Hello and welcome to our second video on the subject of AI. Last time I talked to Richard about AI inventions, and we talked a little bit about the differences between the UK and Europe and important things to include in a patent application. We're talking again because I was promised an example of an AI solution with a dog.
One example with a dog coming up. As we said last time, the AI part of an AI invention is generally going to be treated by the patent offices as a mathematical method. There needs to be something else beyond that going on in order for us to get patent protection. Machine learning, which is really just a subset of AI, involves using certain mathematical techniques and real-world data in order to establish what is going to happen in a new situation. Let's give an example of what you might and might not be able to protect. I've no idea whether they sought patent protection for any of this, but I've got an example from some research done at the University of Washington.
Done by or with a dog?
Well, both, sort of. Researchers fitted a GoPro on a dog.
I think it's very important to name check the dog here.
It was a Malamute named Kelp. They fitted the GoPro and they let it just run around being a dog for a while, and they collected a lot of videos, a whole lot of videos. So using machine learning, they used the videos to build a dog simulator.
Cool. Was it a good dog simulator?
Well, it was a good bad dog simulator. They could tell when it was going to run off after a squirrel. In general, it was pretty good at the short-term stuff, but when it went to medium or longer-term decision-making, there's just too much unpredictability in what a dog is going to do.
Is a dog simulator patentable?
It's doubtful. Simulation is generally a very difficult area for protection, and as far as a dog simulator goes, it's going to be pretty difficult to show that that's a technical solution to a technical problem, which is what the European Patent Office would want.
So is this the dead end for patents?
Well, possibly not. If you consider what real-world problems could be solved by simulating a dog, then you get some interesting possibilities. The dogs are really good at some stuff, beyond guilting people into taking them for walks, such as navigating their way through complicated environments. For example, take a cluttered room. A dog will generally take a really good path from one side of the room to another. So, if your machine learning simulation of a dog also has that ability, because you've done such a good job of training it to be a dog, then you could take that learning and you could give it to a robot, for example. A robot trained to navigate complex environments by using a machine learning model of a dog's navigation behavior. That sounds like a potentially protectable invention to me.
Because you're solving a real world problem and you're doing more than just taking a well-known problem and throwing AI at it.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Richard, for taking us through that example. I hope that was useful and interesting to everyone out there. And for the moment at least, thank you and goodbye.